Welcome, friends, to my channel, Not the Plan, Still the Path. This week, I'm a little bit sick, but that did not stop Mero and Rudy's maiden voyage. We took him out and we put him through the test. We did hills, we did highways, and we did some off-roading. I can't wait to show you. So come check out where we went and what we did. Good morning from beautiful Cape Breton. We've been here for the night. My sister and I camped in the wild here in Louisbourg, Nova Scotia. And when we woke up this morning, there's like a Viking tour boat back there, and they're coming to explore Louisbourg with us. We're going to go back to the fort today, the Fortress of Louisbourg, because it was amazing and we didn't get there in time. We only got to see about an hour's worth and there's still a whole day's worth. So come on, let's go to the fort and take a look at that. While we had our morning coffee, Rudy patiently waited and watched all the Viking tour members come off the boat and go to their tour buses for a tour of Louisbourg. That boat was huge. Before we set off to go back to the Fortress of Louisbourg, I spent some time walking Rudy through the streets of the town of Louisbourg. What a beautiful little spot. There were so many different styles of homes. There was a RV park and there was a church, of course. I walked the piers to take a look at the water and at the horizon. This spot sure did feel magical. The Fortress of Louisbourg is like a little time capsule nestled into the coast of Cape Breton. It's a reconstruction of a little town built in the 1800s. It's built where the original town used to be, stone by stone. And when you walk through here, it really doesn't feel like a museum. It feels like you've genuinely stepped back into the 1700s. It's strange and beautiful to stand in a place like this, where the past and the present lines blur. You can hear the hammers on the blacksmith's anvils. You can smell the baking of fresh bread. And I could almost imagine the tides bringing in all of those warships before we even got here, through this little drawbridge. What really makes this town so special are the people that work here, the costumed interpreters who walk about the city, work in the city, in the town, and if you stop and ask them questions, They'll speak to you as if you're a visitor to their town, not like you're in a museum. They speak, dress, and act and work as if they're living 300 years ago in this small town. It was very interesting to see this little town so alive. They even had chickens and goats and gardens. Laura and I stopped and had lunch at the local pub. She had beans and toast, and I had pea soup and a grilled cheese on pewter plates with only one spoon, just like they would have 300 years ago. Walking through the town, we saw many beautiful courtyards and lavish homes built and dressed just like they would have been 300 years ago. The architecture and the stonework were incredible. Because it was a fortress used to defend the coast of Cape Breton, there were artillery and cannons like this one throughout the town. And you could even fire one for an extra cost, but we didn't do that. It really was a perfect trip back into time. After the fortress, we took a short drive up the coast to a lighthouse. So we're here at the lighthouse in Cape Breton. I think it said it was the very first lighthouse built in Canada. It's amazing here. Oh, the views. Check this out. These views are just incredible. This is exactly what my eyes wanted to see in Cape Breton. Oh my goodness. It's easy to see why lighthouses were needed. The sea is beautiful, but it's also unforgiving. From this spot, you can really see both the dangers of the dark swells and the safety the light of that lighthouse would have provided those ships coming home. Rudy really found it interesting too. I'm very sure that if I had unclipped his leash, he would have ran straight to the ocean. After soaking up the views at this lighthouse, we decided to take a drive up the Cabot Trail. It's so windy, but our tour to the other side of Cape Breton is begun. We're about to head out on the Cabot Trail. Oh, already the views are stunning, and the drive is quite difficult because tuned. It's fun though, and we're having a great time. Look at this behind me. My sister's gonna take a bunch of video of the trail itself, so stay tuned. You know what else is kind of funny? I don't eat fish. I don't eat anything from the water. No lobster, no shrimp, none of that. I call them sea bugs. I don't like them at all. But my sister is in heaven. She had clam chowder this morning at a little seaside hut. She said it was the best she's ever had. And now we're here. So she's very excited to be filling up on all this seafood. I'm having chicken nuggets off the kids' menu. We made it to a look off on the Cabot Trail. Look at this. We're at the edge of the world. It's amazing. Look. So after this beautiful drive through the Cabot Trail, we stopped at another lighthouse for the night. The Cabot Trail was an intense and invigorating drive, easily the best drive of my life. But this lighthouse we stopped at had, again, the most spectacular views, and we had to off-road a little bit to get here. There was a dirt road of 6 miles through bumps and rocks and washboard to get here. But when we did, it was amazing. There were cows that just wandered about, and Rudy really found them fascinating. But we spent the night here, watched the sunset, and then made our way back home. This trip was definitely the best trip I've had in a very, very long time. So after about 800 kilometers, 3 fill-ups, tons of food, amazing views, and sleeping everywhere and anywhere we wanted to, we made it home safely. And Mero really held up. He did a very good job. That truck is solid. But now I'm kind of having some brake issues, but we're getting it fixed. So thank you so much for watching our very first adventure, and please stay with us. There will be more.